Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. So today we're going to be doing the March general predictions reading. I'll also be posting a separate video which is going to be March love predictions because I always do them separate, as I know some of you aren't interested in love messages and then others of you who are kind of prefer the separate video format so that you get more time for the love reading. So before I get into today's piles, I want to say a big thank you to Lee Jen for sending me the gorgeous Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. I've had them a little while now, but I've only just realized who sent them to me, so thank you so much for getting in touch, Lee Jen, and for your kindness and your generosity. It's a little bit late, but 新年快乐. I hope you have a wonderful year of the ox and just a really prosperous new year to you and also to all of my Chinese viewers as well. And viewers in Hong Kong and other countries that celebrate the Chinese New Year. So thank you to all of you, for everyone who's donated to the channel, everyone who is a subscriber, all of my patrons, including Alexandra, Kat and Kelly and Chris as well now. Thank you so much for all of your support, you guys. I feel like I just can't say thank you enough to all of you for being so kind to me all the time. Your words really uplift me, and it's so lovely that so many of you have chosen to donate to the channel or show your support in that way. So thank you, you guys. Let's take a look at the piles today. I did a similar theme in February for the February general predictions. I did what doors are opening up to you. And so this time I've put these little shop cards on the piles, so you can kind of choose whichever pile you're feeling most drawn to intuitively, rather than the picture that you find the cutest. That's just, you know, how I roll. I prefer you to choose intuitively because then you have more chance of getting a more accurate reading. Obviously this is a general reading on YouTube, you guys. It's not a private reading, so do just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as always. So if we go over to pile 1, we have this little bookshop, Lily's Books. It's got the number 19 there. And we've got the Tarot of the Magical Forest for group 1. Really cute. I love these little cards. I've had them a while, but I've never just used them on the channel yet because I've had so many things to put on the piles all the time. Group 2 has a toy shop and the Ramses Tarot of Eternity. Really love the little rocking horse there. And group 3 has this bakery, lots of different bread, and Tarot of the Divine. So whichever pile or piles you feel most drawn to intuitively, that, as I said, is going to give you the most accurate reading. Just kind of ask yourself, what's coming towards me in March? What can I expect to happen in March? You can pause the video if you need more time to choose, or you can go back to the close-up of the piles if you feel you need to. And when you're ready, you guys, I'm going to get started with pile number 1. Hey there everyone, welcome to your reading if you chose the bookshop and pile 1 with Tarot of the Magical Forest. This is going to be your reading. I was drawn to choose lots of oracle decks for today's reading, so we've got lots to get through because we've got our charms and dice as well, as always. So what's coming up for you guys in March? What can you expect for the month ahead? Okay, so we've got the 8 of Wands there, first of all, you guys. Then 2 of Coins, or 2 of Pentacles. The Fool, nice new beginning. The Star. Love the Star, one of my favourite tarot cards, actually. 3 of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles, so lots of Pentacles energy. Could be some earth signs watching this today, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I am also seeing Aquarius as well. So what I'm feeling, you guys, straight away is that March is going to be this time where things start coming into action for you, because I get this sense from the 2 of Pentacles that you've kind of been struggling recently to keep your head above water. You know, you've been struggling to keep on top of everything at work or in your home life, or maybe just stresses have been getting to you, maybe about the current situation with the world, or just, you know, your own personal stuff that's been going on. It feels like you've been juggling and you've been struggling to get things done, but just about managing. And so it feels as though March brings all this fresh new energy with it, because we've got this gorgeous Fool card, this new beginning. And of course the Star telling you to have hope and to know that things are going to start improving now, that you can make long-term plans now, you can start having hope for the future. And Eight of Wands, a sudden rush of activity. So maybe if you guys have been stuck in the house a lot, March brings opportunities to get out of the house, maybe to see people or to do things that you haven't been able to do for quite a while. Three of Pentacles, it's also a nice card for those of you that have a close group of friends or who are currently working towards certain projects at work or in your personal life. Because Three of Pentacles is about gaining support or feedback from other people to help you further your own goals, whether that's career or a particular skill that you have or just personal goals. It's saying that people are going to help you to achieve this. And so there's still going to be hard work for you in March because we've got the Eight of Pentacles and it feels like you are working towards something, group one, whether it's like a manifestation or a promotion or a particular degree, maybe qualification. It's like saying that you're putting your head down, you're working hard, but you're enjoying this month a lot more than the previous ones that you've been through. So I'm super curious to see what your oracle cards will tell us. Start off with an inner child card, although it's technically another tarot deck. Okay. Oh, we've got a few of these. So Four of Swords. So yeah, this feeling that things have been quiet for you recently, that you've just been sailing down this river with this very gentle flow, like nothing's been changing very much. You seem to be stuck in the same place. You seem to be stuck in the shallows, in a sense. And it's saying try and make the most of it while it's still like that. You know, these boys are turning to fishing or they're playing games or they're looking at the scenery. It's like try and make the most of that as much as you can while it's still in that energy. And then we have Rapunzel, which is the Tower card. So lots of change coming your way. Like I said, it feels as though there's this sudden rush of energy or this sudden change of circumstances that gets you out of this tower, that gets you out of the house, gets you out of this stuck energy. You've got this new savior energy coming your way, whether that is in the form of a person or people, like your friendship group, for example, or whether it's just the energy changing, like the storm disappearing. You know, things changing for you. Really lovely. And the Six of Swords as well. So again, camaraderie here. All for one and one for all. Friends looking out for each other. Family being there for each other. Maybe if you don't have a particularly close group of friends, you end up talking to someone that you've not spoken to for a while and they invite you to go out somewhere with them. Maybe your colleagues rally around you and you spend some nice time with them or you grow closer to them. And Six of Swords just in general has this feeling of moving on from a dark place towards something much more positive. So I really love that you've got that card because that was the general feeling that I got from your tarot, was that things are just going to start improving for you guys in March. Okay, wow, you're getting a lot of cards. Wand, intention. So setting the intention that March will be a great month and then the month kind of living up to those expectations. Go into March with these strong intentions. I feel this is partly connected to the goals that you guys seem to have that you want to pull off in March or that you want to see improvement in March. And staff as well, stability. Beautiful. I associate both of those, the wand and the staff, with the suit of wands in the tarot as well, because sometimes it's staffs rather than wands. So greater stability for you. And magic circle, protection. So being protected from negative energies, being protected from chaos and kind of damage from difficult experiences. Things becoming much more stable for you and much more enjoyable, I feel, in March. Then we have the Sea Maiden, promises, number 22. So someone making a promise to you or you to them. This is saying don't break agreements, always stick to your word. If you've promised yourself that you're going to get out and about more, or that you're going to exercise more or eat better, or you're going to hit this goal by a certain date, then stick to that. I feel as well it's about greater interaction with other people. I just get this sense that there's more people around you in March, that people are kind of going out of their way to spend time with you. tree, let them go, number 18. So kind of dealing with past disappointments. Also, I think letting go of people that you've been holding on to in your life who just haven't been desperate to stay or haven't been bringing that positive energy into your life. If you feel like there is someone who's draining you, or if there is someone who really, you know, that you're just clinging on to them and that they would not reply to your messages if you didn't send any, you know, they wouldn't instigate discussion or they wouldn't arrange to meet up if it wasn't you that was doing all the running. It's time to let those people go. It's time to make this fresh space for these better people to come in. And that's partly what the Tower card is about. It's about cleansing. You know, the storm cleanses the air and the atmosphere. Might feel scary or destructive in the moment, but once it's done, and it's a lot easier to breathe once the storm has passed. It gets very humid when we're building up to a storm. We have nettle, caution. Interesting. I feel like I want a clarifying card for that group 1 because I haven't got anything here to suggest that there's something you need to be worried about. Okay, so 7 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like it's just saying that there is still a lot of hard work to be done. Whatever those goals are, you're going to need to still put in the effort. As much as you're going to be enjoying the month of March, it's important not to neglect those goals that you have or the work that you've set for yourself. So that's just saying basically, caution, don't have too much fun. Remember to always check your diary and make sure that you've got time in the week to get that work done, as well as spending time with others. Or just chilling out. We have the Isle of Wonders there, beautiful card. Number 4, revelation, teaching and discovery. So learning something, improving in a skill is what I feel is going on for a lot of you. I think some of you also may be doing revision if you're getting prepared for exams or some other kind of assessment. It's like you are really knuckling down and cramming as much in as you possibly can. But this is also very spiritual, obviously. So I think a lot of you are also learning a lot about yourself, learning a lot about life, spiritual discovery. Really beautiful card. Okay, so we have number 9, Coll, Hazel, there from our Celtic Tree Oracle. So I'm going to actually check the guidebook and see what that says. Hazel. Still getting used to using this deck. So, Hazel. Okay, so this is connected to deities such as Gaia and the Great Mother, goddesses like Sophia and Isis, and Fintan, the White Ancient One. So keywords here are water and the moon. Really kind of resonates with that previous card, I feel, water and the moon. Bounty and abundance, intuition, wisdom, insight, knowledge, poetry, divination, creativity, and higher perspective. So this is about the feminine nature, the changing of the moon, the lunar principle of receptivity and mystery, and the goddess Sophia of higher wisdom. All are relevant to you now, and your female lineages have something to say to you, as do your spiritual heritages. So take some quiet time to tune in and listen for their nurturing messages, and take your intuition seriously at this time. Find time to sit by a body of water, a lake, the ocean, a river, or a stream. This tree suggests appreciation. Appreciate cycles. What cycle are you in right now? This tree suggests acceptance of where you are right now, as it is impossible to push the river. And that's very, very similar to that image we've got of these boys who are stuck in the shallows, where the river's not moving very quickly, but they're just trying to make the best of it. They've accepted the situation. They're not upset. They're not throwing a tantrum. They're just, you know, dealing with the situation as best they can. And it's also saying that it's time to give gratitude for all that you have and to honor the earth. Notice the abundance around you. This is also a time for family and family reunions. So I think that's a lovely message, because that really fits in with the socializing aspects that we've got. And I know that a lot of you are just so desperate to spend time with family now, having been parted from people for a very long time. So I'm hoping that's a very encouraging and comforting message for a lot of you. narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So again, this message of having to be prepared, having to be cautious. I feel like it's just saying this is the last stretch before you reach those goals, before you achieve what you're looking for. So you just need to stay focused this bit longer and make sure that you're putting in all of the effort that you can. And discovering truth there as well. You stand in the light of truth. So this association with knowledge and truth and revelation and clarity. Really beautiful. Then you guys have Ishchel, reinvention, which is another beautiful watery card. Lots of water coming in for you guys. A sense of water being healing, water being something which is teaching as well. We've got the star there. So reinventing yourself as being like a new lease of life for you, I feel. And trying something new, because obviously reinvention comes with this feeling of change, having new focuses, having new interests, feeling like a completely fresh, different person. I'm feeling like improved health for a lot of you guys as well, be it mental or physical. We've got 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, number 40. So that's the third eye chakra there. So a lot of you seeing things with astounding clarity in March, you guys. And also, again, it's about revelation and intuition, isn't it? It's about seeing these things. It's about gaining psychic perception, but being able to discern as well what is truth and what is fiction. What is fact and what is a lie? What is worthy of your time and what is not? Who is worthy of your trust and who is not? Going back to that tree card. So you guys really seeing things clearly after a time of clouded energy, or of just not having the time or the energy to focus on making changes. It's like March brings this great clarity where you're able to see things as they are and realize, actually, this is what I need to be doing. We have Magic Stream in the reverse, number 18. So again, this really strong water imagery and like the color blue coming out a lot. I mean, you've even got this Sea Maiden card as well. So there's a lot of water going on here for you guys. Let's just check what this card means in the reverse. Okay, so it's about swimming against the current, you guys. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration and you can't manufacture creativity in case you borrow too heavily from others' ideas. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favorable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyway. So yeah, again, this kind of analogy of the river seems to be very important for you in March. Some of you have been trying to fight against circumstances, and the cards are basically saying, look, you'll never get anywhere if you try and do that. You just need to go with the flow and let the universe take over here, bend and adapt to the circumstances, however difficult that might be. And also, I find it interesting how they were saying you'll never step in the same river twice, because that is a quote from a philosopher in ancient Greece. Showing myself up here, it might be Herodotus, I'm not entirely sure who said it. But he said you never step in the same river twice, meaning that the water is completely different the next time you step in it because it's moved on already. So I feel like this is about the reinvention energy again, that you have been out of your social circle for a long time or out of society for a long time, and it's like you step back into it and suddenly you're a different person because you've learned and grown so much. Then you have ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John 16:24. So that's your loving message from Jesus here. So ask and you shall receive. And I think this is important because you guys have got these messages about not fighting against the current, not trying to change things for yourself, you know. So simply, if you are trying to manifest, this is especially important. Ask for what you want and gratefully receive it. Trying to fight things or chase it or make it happen forcefully is never going to work, and it's going to push it further away from you. So ask and you shall receive. and then just be open in this receptive energy that we've been talking about. Adaptiruйся. So adapt, again, this need to adapt to circumstances, this need to change. 11 of diamonds there, or potentially 110, however you see it. Love that card. So you guys adapting to a change of plans or a change of circumstances. So then your tea leaf oracle cards here are box, you will receive a gift. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So what we've been talking about with the hard work there, whatever it is that you've set yourself as a goal. We have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Beautiful card. And mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So could that be you guys? Is this what this is saying, that you could be this stubborn person who doesn't want to change their ways, or who is fighting against the changing circumstances? Let's get your affirmation card for March. Lessons. Yes, I look for opportunities in life's challenges via my dreams, and I learn the lesson. So what have we been talking about? About making adaptations and about making the best of a bad situation or a changed situation if something wasn't quite living up to your expectations. I think that's so important, you guys. So I'm just going to get you one more card, and then we're going to do your charms and dice. So group 1. There we go. Přijmej život s hravosti. So accept life with bravery. Basically accept whatever life throws your way and take it on the chin. Be brave. Say, you know what, that's fine. Anything else you want to throw at me? Any other last minute changes? You know, any other surprises that you want to bring my way? Bring it on. I feel like it's just saying be brave in this month. A lot is going to happen. A lot is going to change by the time you get into April. You're going to look back and be like, whoa, so much happened in that month there. And you're going to feel like a different person, and you're also going to be achieving a lot and spending more time with others. So let's get your charms on top now. Just a quick disclaimer, if you don't like the sound of the charms being shuffled, especially if you have high volume, you might just want to turn the volume down on your device, because some of you really like it, some of you don't. So I always try and give you like a quick 2-second warning. So group 1, March. What's going to happen in March? Okay, so this jumped out while I was shuffling. This is the winter charm with Father Christmas there. So winter is important. Something that happened in winter is still being dealt with or worked towards, or still kind of hanging over you a little bit. It's on your mind. You've got a guardian angel there, and also an angel feather up there. So angels are working with you very strongly at this time. And of course you've got Archangel Metatron coming out there for you as well, so you may be working with him. He's especially good at manifestation, really, really good at that, especially if you ever want to ask for the help of Metatron's cube. We've got a snowflake, so again, winter being very important here. We have the reindeer, you are being divinely guided. Making important decisions for yourself, taking back your personal sovereignty, you guys. That's really, really important. Don't make decisions based on what you think other people want you to do or what other people would do in your place. Do what you feel is personally right for yourself. We've also got the love and relationships ball there, so maybe some of you are manifesting a love relationship or greater love in your current relationship, because we've got that landing on the card, ask and you shall receive. We've also got the home life or family charm landing on the mule. So maybe there is a stubborn family member, or there's something that you're being stubborn about with regards to your house and home. We've got the Aquarius charm. And of course, Aquarius came out with the star card as well. There is someone attracted to you, or something that you're attracting towards you, with that perfume bottle there. listen to your inner wisdom and learn from your past mistakes. And of course, be adaptable. There's the frog, the amphibious frog, who is able to live just as well on water as he is on the land. So that's what you're being asked to do, is be this adaptable, flexible character in March. Know that plans are likely to change or be delayed possibly, and so be able to work around that without getting very upset and disappointed. I completely understand, obviously, you know, when you've been looking forward to something and then on the day it gets cancelled and you're like, oh no. You know, I completely get that. But try not to let it really affect you or really kind of take over you, is what I'm saying. Forewarned is forearmed, as one of my teachers used to say. So let's get your dice on top as well, you guys, to finish up your reading. So we're rolling the second set of dice for you, and those are the original dice. They look like this. Let's see how many we're rolling. Group 1, 4. Okay. 2 and 4 makes 6. Okay, group 1. It's going to happen in March. Ooh, okay, so epiphanies here with the light bulb, realization, new ideas, inspiration, clarity, which, you know, we've been talking about that with the third eye chakra, real clarity and insight, discovering truth. We've got building bridges there, so definitely get the feeling of spending more time with loved ones, be that family or friends, and also building stronger relationships in general. Some of you also dealing with fears, doubts, paranoia, the shadow self, essentially, these shadow aspects that kind of come to us when we're at our most vulnerable, or when we're at like a crucial time. They kind of pop up and say, oh, you're not going to do this, or, you know, what if this happens and this goes wrong? Dealing with the shadow self is popping up in March and kind of pushing down those fears and saying, look, be gone, stop ruining my day. And finally, this gorgeous shooting star, which is telling you that a wish will be granted for you in March or just after March. So that's a lovely note to end on, you guys. I'm so pleased for you. It looks like a great month ahead with a lot of activity. Really, really hope you enjoyed this reading, guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you did. Comment below. Let me know how it resonated with you. And if you want to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, then check out my description box. There's lots of links in there. You can follow me on Instagram or Bilibili. If you'd like to do that, you can donate to the channel if you're feeling really generous. Thank you so much if you are. I've got a PayPal link for tips and donations. I also have a tips jar on my Etsy page, and I've got my Amazon wish list for new tarot and oracle decks. So if you're feeling super generous and you'd like to get a new deck, then thank you so much for checking that out. And so much thank you to everyone who has donated or at least checked out my wish list. You can become a patron on my Patreon page if you'd like to get access to exclusive content, so extra content, and get to know me a bit better as well. And if you'd like to book a personal reading or an angel healing session, check out my Etsy page. I'm offering those over there with limited availability because I am very busy outside of tarot. I have a lot of non-tarot commitments because this is not something that I do full time. But if you don't see any listings available, send me a message on Etsy and I'll try and find something for you, try and book you in for something. And have a great month ahead, you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here today, and I wish you all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to your reading if you picked the Toy Shop and Group 2, which is using the Ramses Tarot of Eternity. I was called to choose lots of oracle decks for today's reading, so we've got lots of those to get through, and of course our charms and dice as we always do. So let's see what's coming up for you guys in March. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords there as your first card. We've also got the Six of Wands, the star, which I'm so happy about because group 1 got that as well, and I just think that's a lovely message for anyone to hear at any time, but especially at the moment. We've got 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and the Death card. So I'm seeing major transformation for you guys in this month. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Scorpio popping out at the moment. So it feels like transformation as a result of major disappointment, you guys. I see with the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups as well that you guys have just felt like nothing was happening, and also there is this sense of grief, of loss, of disappointment that you guys have felt that maybe a relationship has broken up recently, or that opportunities have been snatched from you. Maybe you feel like your time has just been wasted so far this year, or, you know, for a while you've just felt like you've not been getting what you've deserved. You know, you felt like those opportunities, or the times that you should have been having, the things you should have been celebrating, have been taken from you. They haven't been what they should have been. And I see that just completely changing in March, because we've got this feeling of transformation with the Death card, you know, this ending turning into something positive, turning into a new beginning. And I completely see that here. Like, as soon as I saw the Knight of Swords, I thought slaying the competition, right? And then I thought communication. So maybe you guys are talking to a particular person, could be like a Knight of Swords character, someone who is good with their words, very quick-witted, very intelligent, probably still learning though, probably not fully qualified just yet, or they're working towards something at the moment, qualification-wise or skill-wise. Or this could just be how you're feeling right now, that you're working hard and you're prepared to slay the competition. You know, you want to rise above everyone else, because 6 of Wands is this feeling of success and respect and victory. People seeing you as this great person, people seeing you do well, noticing you being in your power. Really positive. And of course the Star as well. Optimism, faith, hope for the future, making long-term plans, being excited as to what's going to be brought forward in the future. And this person seems to be making offerings as well. So it's like you've been praying a lot, or you've been wishing or manifesting, or maybe meditating for a better life or for new opportunities. And it's like those start coming your way in this month. So I'm really interested to see what the Oracle cards want to say, because there's a lot going on here for you guys. It feels like there's been this sense of disappointment, or this sense of maybe even resentment that's been building up for a long time for you. And March seems to be a time when that gets released, like a kind of catharsis time for you guys. Yes, gorgeous card, 9 of Hearts. So the 9 of Cups there, satisfaction, contentment, fulfillment. I really get a sense of healing from this card as well, wish fulfillment as well. It's just such a beautiful card. So pleased that you've got that. And the 7 of Wands as well. And in this particular deck, the 7 of Wands is all about healing, especially crystal healing, colour healing, herbal healing, sound healing, like anything natural like that. And we've got the 7 chakra colours here with the butterflies. So there is this sense of healing and of letting go, of moving on from those past resentments or disappointments. Dawn Watcher, number 13. Caretaker, guardian, support. So you're being really watched over in the month of March, you guys. You're being really protected by your spirit guides, by your patron gods, by your guardian angels as well. There's this strong spiritual assistance and guidance here for you, really watching over you, making sure that you make the right decisions. So know that you're never going to be alone, especially in the month of March. It's like you have more support around you than usual. Ritual, invocation. So maybe you have asked for more support from the angelic realm or from your patron deities, ancestors, spirit guides. Maybe some of you have been casting spells, deliberately trying to bring a certain energy into your life. Or like I said, meditating for new opportunities, for a better future, for abundance, for success, for love. Whatever it is, it's like you're bringing this highly charged, powerful energy into your life, and it is realigning with what's going on for you now. So expect a lot of change, I would say, in March. The Nixie of Mill Pond, number 41, Memory. So feeling a bit nostalgic, a bit sentimental in March. I also feel this sense as well that you guys have been dwelling on the past a little bit. Like I'm seeing this sense of disappointment or resentment that things didn't turn out the way you hoped, or that you feel like you were robbed of opportunities, maybe because of what's been going on in the world. And so you just feel like, I should have done this by now, or I should have experienced this last year or this month or whatever. And you know, you're really holding on to that. So I feel like you're being asked to let go, to let these higher powers take those feelings of resentment and just take them off planet for you and just cleanse and heal them. Honey, Ambrosia, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. So things getting sweeter for you in March. This sense of things being great, actually, because Ambrosia obviously is the food of the gods. Nectar and ambrosia, it's meant to make them immortal. So things just being wonderful. I'm seeing like the land of milk and honey, where everything is in abundance, everything is positive for you, things really turning around, and it feels like you're getting back behind the wheel of your life, like you're feeling back in control, or you're feeling like, great, I'm seeing these good results now. So maybe there is a particular thing in March that you're going to be able to celebrate. Maybe some good news coming your way, a positive mark on some work, maybe some good feedback at work, promotion, bonus, anything like that. Maybe just some kind words from a friend or family member that really uplift you and really stay with you. We have Escapist, Come Home to Yourself, number 32. So homecoming. Maybe some of you have been away from home for a while and now you're able to come back. There is this sense of feeling comfortable in your own skin. Again, feeling in control of your own narrative, of your own life. Some of you as well feeling very creative, being able to make these creative worlds for yourself. Maybe being able to discover them through meditation if it's not something that you want to write down or make into a game or a picture or anything, if you just want to explore it yourself. So yeah, escapism through creativity or meditation for you guys. And Sword, make the change, number 7. So I'm seeing a clean break is what I'm hearing, a clean break for you guys in March, completely moving on from something, making a big change or a big difference in your life. Just kind of seeing like a really definitive change, something that you're not going to go back on. So then we have number 3, Fern, Older. So I'm going to need to check out the guidebook for this Celtic Tree Oracle. It's a deck that I'm still learning how to work with. So let's see what the Alder tree is all about, you guys, number 3. So it is associated with Bran and Branwen of Welsh mythology, and also with Merlin. It is about guidance, prophecy and divination, strength in a dispute or battle, spiritual protection, which we've absolutely seen in your cards already, and balance between the masculine and feminine energies. So Alder is especially connected to prophecy. It reminds you of your bird and animal totems, as well as your guardian spirits and allies, and asks you to listen to their messages. It's time to reconnect to your own ancestors or spiritual lineages for guidance, information, and support. Be alert to synchronicities in your daily life. Look at your dreams and record their wisdom. It may also be a time for you to use divination tools or consult a trusted friend or psychic. What does your intuition tell you? What does your gut say? If you're involved in a dispute or conflict, this tree offers you spiritual strength and protection. Alder possesses a strong male energy that offers you backbone and strength. Alder provides a bridge over troubled waters. This tree also asks you to redress the balance of masculine and feminine energies. What is the best use of these energies? Perhaps you're being overly assertive or aggressive, or perhaps you're being too passive or dependent upon others right now and giving away your power. So Alder asks you to work from your own inner sense of authority. Trust your feelings, thoughts, and visions. I think that's a lovely card. So a sense of coming back into balance for you guys in March and having the strength to get over these difficulties that I see that you've already been experiencing. You know, I just keep wanting to say disappointment and resentment for the past. I don't know why I keep wanting to say resentment, but you're moving on from that now. Uncovering treasure, beautiful card. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Beautiful. So maybe that's talking about situations you've been through, realizing the lesson or why something had to happen. Maybe it's about confiding in someone, realizing someone's true nature, either another person or yourself. This card dropped on the floor, but we've got Sad Embrace, number 44. So again, making peace with the past, moving on, no longer feeling trapped in this feeling of sadness or this cycle of endless reflection on what could have been. Come together, number 8, yes. Spending more time with others, feeling supported by others as well, feeling this unity. Could be a potential love message there for some of you as well. Yep, this landed like this. So caring connections, number 14. Yeah, some of you have a love interest coming towards you in March, or a deepening relationship with someone in that sense. Rest and rejuvenation, number 19. So time to prioritize your rest. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, eating good food. Laka, love, absolutely. Gorgeous card. So yeah, love is on the cards for you, group 2, which is really, really nice. Definitely recommend watching the March love reading when I film it as well. Have faith in God. Mark 11:22. So that's your loving message from Jesus here. Have faith in God and in the universe. Trust that things will work out as they're meant to. Try not to sweat the small stuff. Try not to get too upset if things change at the last minute. Trust in the lessons and the reasons behind why things changed in the past, even though you didn't want them to. And look to the love and the wonderful things that are coming your way, because that's what I see in March, is this fresh new burst of love, which is really nice. And for that to come out in the general reading means that it's definitely emphasized for you in March, because I often don't get love messages in my general predictions readings. Хорошего плавания. So like, have a good swim. So just enjoying what life brings your way this month, just enjoying all of the experiences and opportunities that come your way. This is the One of Crosses, you guys, if that has any meaning for you. Let's get your affirmation card for March. Oh, you've got 2. Ask for help. I am willing to receive help from the universe whenever and however it happens. So yeah, if you feel like you're struggling, pray, meditate, ask for help and guidance. And support, wow, so that makes complete sense. I surround myself with those who support my vision and share my values. So there is definitely this feeling of support coming together, caring connections for you guys in March. I feel like people really respect you, group 2. There's this sense of people looking at you and thinking Yeah, this person's great. This person's got a lot to be proud of. Okay. So let's check out your tea leaf oracle cards. We have butterfly, a change for the better. And that's beautiful, especially with that sword card about making the change. So it's going to be a good change. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. Lovely. Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So strong angelic energy around you in this month, which is what we saw, was that you were being watched over strongly by lots of different people. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. So this could be someone who's coming towards you in this month. And cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. So I kind of get two messages. Like, firstly, I feel for some of you, the man is who's coming towards you. And I also feel that for a lot of you, you're getting over this man who's hurt you or who has let you down in the past. Because I see this sense of heartbreak or dissatisfaction or disappointment that you guys are overcoming. So let's just get you one more card and then we'll do your charms and dice. Láska léčí všechny rány. Love heals all wounds. So love is a major theme for you in March, you guys. Beautiful. And also helps you to move on from this dissatisfaction or this disappointment. So let's get your charms on top. Quick disclaimer, 2-minute warning, or 2-second warning, I should say. If you don't like the sound of the charms, or if you have high volume on your device, just turn it down a little bit while I shuffle them. Some of you love it, some of you don't, so I always try and remember to say, if you don't like it, turn down your volume. So group 2 then. What's coming up in March? Okay, so we have got shopping for new energy, so bringing new energies into your life. We also have the letter K, that could be a place or a person or a word. We've got the fortress energy, so protecting yourself. Maybe also saying that you guys have gone through a long time of introversion, of not being around people, and now this is going to change as you come out into the open. There are children or an inner child issue for you guys as well in March. Some of you may just be dealing with someone who's a lot younger than you, maybe inexperienced or immature in some way. There is this person there who's got that kind of childlike energy in relation to you. You are taking back your power. Group 2, you are taking back your sovereignty, making the decisions that make sense for you rather than putting other people first, which I think is what you normally do. It's like saying, now's the time to do what you want to do. You know, you've done what others want. Now you're going to do you. Excellent. We've got Leo. Could be dealing with a Leo, and also Sagittarius. So fire sign energy there. That's also about determination and pride. Changing directions. Yes, I also get a bit of a Wheel of Fortune energy from that. So the wheel turning in your favor, good luck coming your way. There is a mysterious person coming into your life with the Black Knight there. Someone who maybe keeps their motivations to themselves or their intentions to themselves. We've got awakening with that alarm clock there. So awakening to something, being aware of something, releasing what is no longer necessary, shedding what you no longer need. And we've got this gear which landed on make the change and also on the Divine Guardian card. So that's currently happening for you. You're currently going through these changes or getting ready to make this change and like kind of psyching yourself up to it, and you're currently being watched over and protected as well. So both of those things are already happening when you're watching this. So we'll get your dice on top as well, you guys. Finish up your reading. So we're rolling dice set number 1 for you. Those are the fantasy dice and they look like this. And we're rolling 4 of them for you today. 1 and 4 makes 5, but it also looked like 14 when I put the dice down, and you've got a 14 there. Could be important to you. Okay, so getting a sign of something. We've got the black cat, and so I immediately think of getting a sign, some kind of omen, knowing something's going to happen before it does. Maybe also spirit guardians or animal guardians and totems, which we've already talked about, coming towards you or really working with you strongly in the month of March. Some of you have this feeling of flying too close to the sun, of waiting for something to go wrong because you feel like you've acted badly, or you feel like you've been arrogant or asked too much of the universe. But fairies and air elementals are working with you at this time. There's going to be lots of magic in your life in March. It's going to feel like, wow, how did that happen? You know, or wow, that's amazing news. Like, there's this wonderful sense of positive and magical change, and of course this feeling of love, which just softens everything and makes it so much more gentle, kind of makes the world seem rosier, I feel. And we've got abundance there. Again, this sense of treasure that we got from that card. So finding treasure, maybe some of you it's literally a financial windfall, like you get a bonus or an increase or a promotion at work or a gift of money from someone. Maybe you win some money. For others it's more like you win a different prize, or you're accepted into something, or your manifestation comes true, or a wish comes true for you, or things just work out in a way that's really beneficial for you. So this real sense of abundance and treasure in March, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this today, group 2. It looks like a lovely, lovely month ahead, and really coming out of a sense of disappointment into something so much better and so much more lovely. So please do like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments below as well how it resonated with you. And if you'd like to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, then check out my description box. I have lots of links in there. So you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram or Bilibili if you'd like to do that. You can become a patron if you'd like to get access to extra content, the exclusive content that I post on there. If you would like to donate to the channel, thank you so much for your kindness. You can check out my PayPal link for tips and donations. I have a tips jar on my Etsy page as well. And I do also have my Amazon wishlist for tarot and oracle decks. So thank you to everyone who's considered doing that or who has done that. And I do also have my Etsy shop, of course, where I offer personal readings and angel healing sessions as well. So if that interests you, check it out. I'm offering a very limited availability at the moment because I don't do this full time. I have a lot of commitments outside of tarot. So if you don't see any listings available, drop me a message on Etsy. I'll try and book you in for something when I have time. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your energy and spending your time with me here today, group 2. Have a wonderful month ahead. I wish you all the very best of luck with everything, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care. Hey there everyone, welcome to your reading if you chose the bakery shop and group 3 with Tarot of the Divine. This is going to be your reading. So I was called to choose lots of different oracle decks for today's reading, so we've got lots of decks to go through. We've got charms and dice as always. So let's see what is coming up for you in March, group 3. So we've got the 10 of Wands there. Also have King of Coins, or King of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. 8 of Coins. And Knight of Coins. So lots of Pentacles energy, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through very strongly. So what I'm seeing is that March is going to be a time of hard work for you, and it's going to be about goals, achieving goals, because what I've seen is that you guys have kind of agreed to a lot of different things, or you've got a lot going on at the moment, and this carries on into March as well. So it could just be that you have a lot going on in your personal life, could be that you've got a lot of deadlines to reach at work, a lot of work to do, etc. But that's what I'm seeing, is that there's a lot going on here. So remember to schedule in breaks for yourself. Make sure that you get downtime every day, even if it's just half an hour to yourself. And I see you being very successful in this month. I see you reaching these goals through your hard work. You know, you're taking it slowly as well. I see you prioritizing things that need to be done sooner, and then, you know, just crossing each bridge when you come to it, not worrying about something that needs to be done next week now, just focusing on what needs to be done this week or today or tomorrow. And then we have this Six of Cups in the center of the reading as well, which just makes me think of caring. You know, I feel like you guys are going to be showing your gratitude or love for someone else in this month. You might even find that someone gives you a gift or really shows you or tells you how much you matter to them, which is really sweet. And I get a sense of nostalgia as well. So this could even be someone that you've not spoken to for a long time, someone from your past who kind of pops back up and you share memories together. Could be a past life situation popping back up. But I think a lot of you are just kind of looking back at the past in a very kind of rose-tinted, gentle, nostalgic way. So I'm interested to see what your oracle cards will tell us as well. Start with the inner child cards. Okay, so we've got Little Red Cap, which is the Fool there, Little Red Riding Hood. So this new beginning, sense of this transformation, this new journey that you're undertaking, that you're going through. So taking the first steps on this journey. Four of Crystals or Four of Pentacles, and the little gnomes there working together. So yeah, hard work, you guys. I feel like you're just knuckling down. You're getting things done. You're starting to see the structure of your plans coming together. You know there's still a long way left to go, but you're excited and you're ready for the journey. You've got the energy to put into this. You've got what it takes to succeed here. And I see you, as I said before, seeing a lot of success when it comes to your plans in this month. And then Seeker of Wands, the Knight of Wands, which is Dorothy in this deck from the Wizard of Oz. She's going home. You know, it's like coming back home. Could be that this person or something from the past makes you feel at home again. You know, you spend a lot of time thinking at the past, triggered by something or someone, maybe even a particular song or TV show, just brings back a load of memories and it transports you back to home, wherever you feel like home is. But yeah, that's what I see there, is you guys feeling nostalgic, feeling comfortable. Got this lovely sweet energy going on in March. Witch's Cottage, security. Yeah, again, so home. Maybe you're spending a lot of time at home, but you're not resenting it. It's like this feeling of home is my sanctuary. Home is where I feel safe. Home is where I feel secure. So maybe some of you are actually doing up your home, because that would make sense with this card. Excuse me, as well. Looks like home DIY or building your own home. So maybe you are changing the furnishings in your home, changing the whole outlook of your home. Maybe you're getting some building work done. Some of you may be moving house, and that's why it's like this new journey for you guys. So there's a lot here to do with the foundations of your life, like the very nature of your life, the fundamentals. The Mirror. Number 37, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. Yeah, so there's a lot to do with past lives here. Looking at the past and seeing who you really are as this whole person. Maybe you get some kind of deja vu and you think, that's definitely not something I've experienced in this life. Like, I have no association with this thing in this life, so why am I now feeling deja vu? And it triggers like a whole dream about a past life, or it leads you on this journey of discovering a past life. Phoenix, number 9, how's that for a happily ever after? So you guys also dealing with past disappointments, kind of turning negative energy or toxic energy or feelings of hurt and betrayal or sadness or anger even into something constructive. into something that sees you succeeding. So success seems to be one of your key words for this month. Flourishing after a difficult experience. We've got basil reconciliation there. So I do feel like a lot of you are meeting up with an ex maybe, or someone from your past, maybe a childhood friend. Maybe you're moving back to your hometown or somewhere that you've not been for a very long time. This could also be just like reconciling with this past version of yourself, you know, realizing that you're much bigger than this one lifetime. And feeling whole as a result of that, feeling whole after you've learned about one of your past lives. The Little Match Girl, number 19, choice. So making important choices. Choices that I feel will actually change the course of your life for a long time. It's like you guys have got a deadline in this month where you need to make a big decision. And that decision will really affect your life for quite some time. Maybe it's about, as I've said, house moves. Maybe it's about relationships. Could be about work, moving jobs, degrees, qualifications. It's like one of those big things. Then we have number 20, you, Yoho. So let's take a look at the guidebook for that, because I'm still getting used to working with this deck. This is the Celtic Tree Oracle. So this is associated with the crone aspect of the goddess, as well as Pluto, Anubis, and the ancestors. This is about death and rebirth. Phoenix, right? Past lives as well, you know? Death and rebirth, legacies, ancestors, transition, transformation, reincarnation, endings and beginnings, and regeneration. When you get this card in a reading, expect some sort of ending. What are you done with? What have you completed? What have you had enough of? What is asking you to let it go? You may not know where you are going, but you don't need to. The you asks you to embrace change, to follow the process. Something is dissolving so something new can be birthed. If you're dealing with the death of someone or something, grief is appropriate, of course, but also be open to messages from those who have passed through the veil. You is here to assure you that death is only a threshold into another dimension of existence. Communication is possible with those who have passed over. Your loved ones are not lost to you. Look for synchronicities and dreams. Transformation and transmutation involve evolutional changes as we become something new. It's time for prayer and silence and a level of awareness and contemplation of the mysteries and the unknown. Are you truly living your life? Can you create a bigger life? Are you willing to have source work through you to create beauty, harmony, and peace for the world? So that is a beautiful card, and I feel like you're then going to be asking yourself big questions then. That's what I was feeling with this choice that's really important for your life. Like choices that you make in March or just after March are going to change the course of your life for a good few years to come. We've got Hina, courage, absolutely. Facing change with bravery, not being afraid of things changing or turning into a different form. It's quite a spiritual reading, isn't it? In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Well, that's a beautiful message, that things go according to plan, or that things go in a better way than you had expected. Ooh, a few cards here. So we have encouragement, number 54. Then we have magical map shifter in the reverse, number 52. So there is someone or something in your life who you thought would be this great thing or this great opportunity or this great person who would change your life forever, and they're not that person. You need to let them go, or it's not that opportunity. You've seen that it hasn't worked out. It's time to move on from it, is what that card is saying. You thought it was something, it wasn't actually that. Now just make your peace with that and move on as much as you can. And you also have Magic Stream in the reverse, number 18, which I think it was group 1 got this card in the reverse as well. And this is about not fighting against circumstances. You know, it could be related to this if you thought someone was your soulmate or your absolute perfect person, or you thought that this was the job for you, or this was where you wanted to live, or these friends were the people you were going to have around you for your entire life. And the circumstances have been showing you otherwise. It's like saying, please don't fight against that. Please don't try and change this to fit what you wanted it to be, because it's not that. So just try and breathe. As difficult as it is, try and let go. Be brave here. Trust in the universe. As they're making these decisions for you, everything will become clearer once you let go and just give it a little bit of time for that water to settle. Feels like some of you have been clinging on to something that maybe needs to be released. Journey, number 2. As I said at the start, there is some kind of journey that you're embarking on. You're at the very beginning of this journey. Lots of things are going to be experienced as a result of this. You're going to learn so much on this journey, you guys. And indecision in the reverse, number 8. So yes, the need to make a decision, that very important choice that we've been talking about that really defines your life for quite some time. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. So this is saying, be an example to others. You know, be that light worker, shine your light in the world. Let people see that you are this great example, that you are letting things go that don't serve you anymore, or that aren't for you anymore. What's for you won't go past you, is that saying. Let people see that you're making these decisive changes for yourself. Let people see that you are being this good person who is shining their light. Don't dim your light for anyone. Let's get some of these cards now, group 3. Wow. Okay, lots of cards. So let's see what we've got here. We have got broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. So I think this is connected to whatever it is that the cards are saying you need to let go of, whether it's a person, an opportunity, a belief system. Something is not what you thought it was. Something is not the great thing that you had hoped or thought that it would be. So we have fly as well, a period of ill health, depression. So possibly just trying to get over this and make your peace with it. We've got September as well. So September is an important time. Maybe that's the culmination of this journey that you're embarking on now. Dog barking, advice from a friend. And cup, you should accept valid criticism. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I'm just throwing cards now. Didn't quite have hold of the deck properly there. Ya Aru. Okay, so I scream, like wanting to shout, wanting to deal and let out those frustrations or those stresses that have built up on you here. So this is 4 of circles, or 40, it also kind of looks like. So you guys just having a very cathartic March where you're letting out all of this energy, a bit like the Phoenix card there, you know. You're letting out frustrations, you're finally confronting someone who's hurt you, you are dealing with stresses in a positive way, whether it's through exercise or talking it out or breathing really strongly. You know, it's like you're dealing with this built up energy. I feel like I want another one of these cards. So we've got Nie zabludиться. Don't get lost. Don't get lost in all of these changes or all of these decisions or all of these tasks that you've got, group 3. And that is the 12 of arrows, that card. You're on your right path. You're on this journey, you guys. Don't get confused. Stick to your right path. Follow your intuition. as that will guide you through this kind of maze situation or through the woods where it feels cloudy. So we'll get your affirmation for March. Divine dream. I am divinely guided. My intuition shows me the way through my dreaming world. And wasn't that just what I was saying, that your intuition will guide you through this maze of opportunities and through this, you know, cloudy situation? Let's get you one more card and then we'll do your charms and dice. Oplýváš talenty, proměň je ve zlato. So you have lots of talents, turn them into gold. So using your talents in the best possible way. Maybe even getting employed in a very fulfilling job for yourself in March or around this time. So we'll get your charms on top now, group 3. Just my 2-second warning. If you don't like the sound of the charms, or if you have high volume on your device, you might just want to quickly turn it down while I do the shuffling, because some of you like it, some of you don't. I always try and remember to say when I'm about to do it. So group 3, what's coming up in March? Okay, so a few of these things jumped out while I was shuffling, one of them being this guardian angel charm. So angels are watching over you, they're working with you at this time. One of them was the letter F. That could be a person, a place, a word, and also this spider charm, so feeling stuck. And it's so funny that it landed on that maze card. So some of you do feel a bit stuck at the moment, or a bit trapped or unsure of what to do, where to go. You'll find stability in March. You'll find this sense of peace and a sense of direction as well. We've also got change, positive change, a bit like the Wheel of Fortune there, going in a new direction. We've got good luck with the dragonfly charm. That's also a fire elemental who's working with you. And he was attached to this bag of abundance, this magic spell bag, this bag of tricks. So wishes being granted for you guys, or abundant new opportunities coming your way in ways that you didn't even expect. We've got the lion, Leo. Can also be about pride. Winter time with the snowflakes, something that happened in winter is still affecting you or still being dealt with. Protecting yourself from harm there with the shield, and you've got a sword as well. So some of you being prepared to do battle in March, standing up for yourself against someone. I also think of the Ace of Swords there. So new communication, new ideas, fresh ways of looking at the world. We've got surprises with the Easter Bunny. So maybe you're getting ready for Easter time. But also this is about surprises coming your way. So maybe these opportunities coming up in a sense that you didn't expect. Things are working out for you behind the scenes. They're not visible yet, but you are going to see very soon the way that things are being gotten ready for you, being determined for you. We've got blossoming there. You are blossoming and growing as a person. And also Scorpio. Scorpio's energy here. So we're also going to get your dice on now, group 3, just to finish up your reading. So we're rolling the second set of dice. They're the original dice and they look like this. And we've got all 9. So we're going to be rolling all 9 dice for you today, group 3. Okay, so searching for something there. It's like you're seeking something out, you're looking for something. And yeah, there is a situation which is closed off from you now. There is, as I've said, this circumstance that you need to let go of and wait for divine timing for the next opportunity to come around, because I see that it needs to settle a little bit. The kind of energy needs to settle down a little bit before you find what you're looking for. We've also got the cane there, so maybe feeling like you need more support than normal, and people are going to be helping you out and encouraging you. You're going to be finding your crowd in this month. Possibly also this is saying that you're dealing with someone who's born in the year of the sheep or the year of the goat. We've got the book there, so reading, studying, learning a lot, working hard, you guys. The rainbow, wishes being granted. Somewhere over the rainbow, dreams come true. We've got this kind of Ace of Cups energy here, abundance, lots of positive emotions coming through, and also dealing healthily, as I've said, with emotions that feel overwhelming or that feel like they've built up for a long time. And then we also have clarity with the torch there, so being shown the way, understanding why things have happened the way that they did, kind of just accepting that as well. I feel that there's a sense of acceptance and calm, peace. You get a lot of peace from this month. You feel peaceful about the past, which is very positive. So I really hope you enjoyed this group 3. Please do like, share and subscribe if you did. Comment below, let me know how this resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, check out my description box. I've got lots of links in there. You can go and follow me on Instagram or Bilibili if you'd like to do that. If you want to get access to extra content or exclusive content, then check out my Patreon page and consider becoming a patron. If you'd like to donate to the channel, thank you so much. Check out my PayPal link for tips and donations. I also have a tips jar on my Etsy page. And for those of you who are wanting to donate a deck, thank you so much. Check out my Amazon wishlist for new tarot and oracle decks. Thank you to everyone who's even just looked at it as well, because, you know, it's just kind of you for considering donating. And I am also offering personal readings and angel healing sessions on my Etsy page, so if that's something that interests you, definitely check it out. I'm having very limited availability at the moment because I don't do this full time. I have a lot of commitments outside of tarot, like a lot. So if you don't see any listings available, send me a message on Etsy. I'll try and book you in for something or get something sorted out for you. And yeah, thank you so much for spending your time with me here today, group 3. Have a wonderful month ahead and a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care.